morning and welcome to another day in the life vlog. We've got a lot to do today, so let's get it done. Okay, well, they didn't hold up real well, but they're done. So now I have to untie all the things that we did and get them down. Okay, one down, one to go. Get in there. There he goes. Another scarecrow head for the pile. This stuff was just staked. So I think we can just pull this up. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the Channy van and grab a bag to put this stuff in. Hey, bug out bag acquired. That should carry a lot of it at least. Okay. This is it. So, we'll put this stuff in the car and then we're gonna head to the BMV because I have to get the title transferred over for the Channy Vanny so that I can get the license plates finally, because our temporary plates expire next week. And yeah, if you guys have had to deal with getting license plates and stuff like that, there always seems to be an issue. So I'm hoping that's not the case, but just in case, I should have done this like a week or two ago. Just been so busy. Otherwise, today was gonna be a stay at home and write and rest day, but now it's not because there's too much. But if I can get it all done, then I can go home. And I am writing again. I have started work on my next book. It'll be I'm gonna go adult because I'm old and my characters are not my age. They are, so I guess technically it would be closer to like a new adult story. There will be romance, but it will not be full on like visual romance. It's what we call a closed door romance. So like there will be some things that like are for new adult or older audiences. But then like the really descriptive stuff won't be there because I can't do that. I mean, I have done that. I have written that in a past life with a pen name that you don't know. It was not me. I was not comfortable writing it. I mean, I'm real comfortable reading it, but like writing it made me like, oh, this is weird. It feels too personal. It's too intimate. So anywho, that's my hope. My hope is that I can get home with some time today that I can unwind and write a little bit. And then this evening, I am going to be a judge for the Junior Bulldog Crowns tryouts. And I'm so excited. I actually created the Junior Bulldog Crowns. It was me and a couple other girls. I was the one who was like pushing, we need this. And then Kinsey was like the one who started all of the like behind the scenes stuff. Like she got us set up. She did all of the numbers and all of the bookkeeping. She's incredible. And now she is also a middle school coach in Crown Point. She's just great people. I love her. So we were the two that spearheaded it. We brought in a couple other people, and they are all still there. I am the only one that is gone. So I was very honored when they called and were like, do you want to be a judge? And I was like, oh my God, to my baby, yeah. And bonus, a couple of the girls trying out will be trying out for me in the spring. So I get a sneak peek. All right, on to the next place. Stop number 4, technically. We are in Crown Point. I got my lucky number. Y'all, I'm done at the BMV. It was 30 minutes, which I think was really, really good because not only did I have to go in and get the title transferred over, I was like, is there any way we can do the plate? And they were like, sure. So they did the plate. in order to do something with emissions, I didn't really understand it. She was like, I could do this for 2 years, essentially. And I was like, do that. So it was a little bit more expensive, but I essentially don't have to plate the van next year. It's already done. And we did go with the 4H plate for the van. The car we're still in ownership of, and that plate had expired. And I was like, oh, like maybe I can just take that plate off of that car and put it on the van. Well, duh, you can't do that because we still have that car. So if we wanted to drive it, it wouldn't have a plate. So I went ahead and got that too. So it was a little bit more expensive than I like, but it's done. I don't have to think about it for at least a year. And by then, who knows what we're gonna do with the car. So it has the diabetes plate. The van will have the 4H plate. It's covering all of our bases. I'm going to Target, I think. So it is 9:30 and let's keep going. We're getting a lot done. This is an example of amazing marketing. I don't know anything about this, but I want to buy it just based off of how pretty it is. But I'm not, because I have these things. Do I need anything K-pop? Not at the moment. Am I gonna look anyway? Yes, I am. Oh, they got Hanji's song. I already have that, so I don't need it. Man, they're really picked over. Look what I just found. And it's in with regular stuff. I didn't even have to search for it. And then over here, these are safer options too. I don't want to talk about it. I am a magic maker. I need to be a money maker, but so far it's just magic. In all seriousness, I do need to run to Strax because otherwise Caroline can't have lunch for the next couple days until we go grocery shopping. So I'm going to control myself. We're going to go into Strax. We're going to get like 2 or 3 things and we're going to leave. Okay? You're here? You're with me? We got this? Okay. Let's escape. Okay, I bought more than 3 things. However, I got a dinner idea and I could probably have it done quickly enough that I might even be able to eat. Oh, I can't get my seatbelt. Hold on. I might be able to eat before I go to cheer tonight. So, counting that as a win. Also, when I was walking out, a lady that worked there was like walking in the same path, like we were gonna cross paths. And she hesitated and she said, "Go ahead, sweetheart." And it was very nice. I'm not mad. But like, I use sweetheart for people that are younger than me, and she looked like she was probably 5 to 7 years older than me. So then I was thinking like, oh my gosh, do I look young? I mean, like, my outfit is cute. I look good. I'm all right today. But maybe not everybody uses that for like younger people. But to me, like, that's something I would like call my cheerleaders or my junior leaders, like, all right, sweetheart, let's go. Or like my kid. So like, is this Peach and Lily skincare working? Am I actually reverse aging? I'd be okay with it. Also, the toad, I don't know if you guys have seen any of this, but the toad doesn't want to leave. And I don't have a home for him. And now I think the ground is too cold to just like put him outside. So we're going to run to Goodwill and just see if they have something I can use for him for cheap. Because I don't want to spend money on a toad. Let's see. It's cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, so cute. I wish Caroline was with me. Okay, no such luck at Goodwill. They did have a Feliz Navidad ugly Christmas sweater that I got for Caroline because that's like her favorite Christmas song, and it reminds me of the Stray Kids Christmas song where they say Felix never bad. So I had to get that. And then I realized Elsa Home and Nursery is right here. Now they are notorious for having high prices on everything. So I was like, I'm not going there. However, they should have like the little carry totes, and like he's an outside toad. Like I probably don't need a full aquarium setup. And the people in there are usually really knowledgeable. So I'm gonna go in there and I'll probably get him like some fresh worms because I gave him some of the dried ones for the chickens, and I don't think he's eating them. So we'll see. Christmas, it's everywhere. I do love Christmas. My second favorite is Easter, if you didn't know that about me. Let's see, froggy stuff should be this way. Okay, well, I got home and I changed my shirt because I was sweating. My sweater is super cute and I love the fit. However, I'm not trying to sweat. And now I have more work to do because remember I was like, LSIP is expensive, but like they have knowledgeable people there. The knowledgeable people there let me know that I do not have a casual Northwest Indiana toad. No, because that would make life easy. I have a tree frog. We don't have tree frogs. Like we do to a degree, but usually it's because they were stowaways on a plant or in a box of something tropical that was delivered here. What is this? Sorry. So I'm in Caroline's room, obviously, because the tree frog will live with her. For 4-H, for the small animal project, I was gonna get her a tank with some lizards, like some green anoles, just something very basic to get her started. She is wanting more like bearded dragon, that type of thing. And I am all for that, but homegirl, first you gotta have some responsibility. So like Peter's back here and he stinks. It is the day that his cage needs to be cleaned, and that is her responsibility. So I told her, like, you need to get on that. And she will. But before I buy you, like, a bearded dragon, which, you know, is kind of an investment, I need to know that you can take care of a smaller animal. So we were going to get her some green anoles. I had those when I was a kid. And so, y'all, I bought a tank. Like, I bought a tank, a plant, crickets, because little tree frog, sir, is gonna need to eat. All I wanted to get him was a little plastic carry tote so he could like winter with us and then call it a day, but no, no, he needs things. So we're gonna set that up so I can get this toad out of the Folgers thing in my kitchen. That's right, there is a toad in my kitchen. And yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, it's not a perfect setup, but for figuring out just now that like I even need a tank, I think we're doing okay. But man, you can see how much dirt got on the leaves. It's not as aesthetic as I wanted it to be. Look at him, he's climbing. Hi, little guy. Does that feel so good? Okay, now that the frog is set up, I sat down, I had to do some graphic work for 4-H because I am a 4-H leader. So I got that done. I'm cold now. I was sweating and now I am cold. And now I just want to check on the little froggy again. And then I'm going to make a pizza because it is 2 o'clock. Caroline will be home in an hour and a half. And I have had an egg and cheese omelet this morning. and a slice of lemon loaf from Starbucks. But I'm hungry. It is time. I'm gonna put some music on as soon as the TV will do the thing. You already know I love me some YouTube. Okay, Stray Kids. I hate that it shows this. I don't want Taylor. I know it's sponsored, but like, that's not what I'm about over here. It's not what we're doing. Let's see. You know what? That one's fun. Let's start with Backdoor. Also, I love that it's Lino that comes over and is all like casually not supposed to pull this, but then flips the switch. Bam! And like, it's just funny to me because, I mean, if you know, then you know. But like, that is such a Lino thing. He would totally be the one to be like, I wonder if I should pull this. All right, putting this stuff away while I wait for my pizza to cook. And then we'll move on from there. This is a pain, but it drives me nuts. The stove is always filthy. Always. Because we cook at home a lot and it just gets gross, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna clean it, but I can't because we're in the middle of cooking something else. So then like, what's the point? So I'm gonna do that now. Okay, that is much better. Now, I found these at Target. You guys were with me. I want to make like a hot chocolate bar, but I want to put it over here. I've been saving bottle caps. My cousin's daughter is in Girl Scouts, so my bottle caps are in there for her. This I'm gonna put away, and then I can have a little area right here for like hot chocolate. Okay, so it doesn't look too bad. That tree thing needs to go somewhere, but with the Christmas tree up in the living room, I'm kind of running out of space. So for now, it's sitting there. I have little stands that those will go on when I bring like my Christmas stuff up. That freed up some space over here. I still got to do some dishes. That will go into this basket. Do you guys remember these Longaberger baskets? And it was like we were all going to be able to retire off of them. I don't think that's still the case. Oh, okay. Next room. Next room. Keep moving. Push. Okay. So not like a full clean, not dusting. I haven't vacuumed or anything, but like pretty straight in here. And that means I'm going to move on. The bathroom does need to be cleaned. Like actually cleaned, not just straightened. Ooh. So it is 3:03 and I am gonna clean the bathroom. I'm gonna start with the shelf. This is where like our skincare and stuff goes. Easily accessible. And it just gets dusty, you know? I hate cleaning the bathroom. I hate it, but it needs to be done. And it'll keep me busy because my little bestie will be home in like 15 minutes. I love her going to school. It's been really good for her. Her teachers are super nice. She's had a great experience. But like all day today, I kept wanting to send her things. And I was like, dude, like I went to Target and the good thing is I was able to look at Christmas stuff without her. So that was a plus. But then I kept wanting to be like, Caroline, look at this. Caroline, what about that? And she wasn't there. And that sucks. You guys, look, Bestie's home. Hi, Bestie.
Wait, Mom, look, I'm a middle school girl.
Oh, yeah, you are. Okay. It's Crowns tryouts. I am at the facility. I'm kind of just making sure that I'm parked okay while I watch other like people pull in to drop their kids off. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for these girls. Froggy!
Ribbit.
Froggy, Froggy.
I want to touch his little feet. Sounds so weird.
Anybody want to buy some feet pics?
I like his like stomach.
I know, it looks like a heart.
I was thinking it looks bumpy.
Well, it does look bumpy too. Well, friends, it has been a very long day. I will touch base with you real quickly about the cheer tryouts that I helped to judge. It was so much fun. If you've been on the channel for a while, then you know that I used to coach there. Crowns was my baby. And I just love it. And so it was really cool to go back and be with the coaches and some of the girls that I used to coach, not on Crowns. They were still too young. And see how they're growing. And maturing in their skills. And it was a nice little preview because 2 of those girls are going to be trying out with me for my team in the spring. So this is perfect. They'll work all winter on their skills with the crowns, and they will be warmed up and ready to go when I get them. So yay! I know the coaches had a really hard time. They were there for a while trying to figure out like what's the right call. It's never easy to make cuts. It's never ever easy. But unfortunately, that's part of it. So my lips are chapped. Hold on, I'm dying. Much better. Came home, put the birds to bed, then realized that we needed to run to Strax and grab some water and some eggs because we were out of everything. And now it is time for me to take my makeup off and crash. Thank you for spending the day with me. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.